Has that trend of owl impressions got to your TikTok?
No, because I don't even know what you're saying. Owl impressions or owl?
Owl, like.
Oh, owl.
Yeah.
Like the bird.
Yeah.
No.
So, Mike, has it got to your TikTok?
Yep, all over it.
So, I don't think you're on the latest trends. I think they know. They know you're more an Instagram real person than a TikTok person.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, it'll hit Instagram in a month or so.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, what is it?
What is it?
Oh, you don't know it either?
Nah, I don't get that either.
See, I know who mostly gets them. It's Mike. It's me, Mike, and Morgan. We're usually Morgan, are you getting the owl jokes?
Yeah, I've gotten a few. I'm not full immersed yet, but I've gotten a few.
If you watch one or two, they just start feeding them to you like crazy. And most of them are, here's my impression of an owl doing something. And they're pretty funny. And they explode. If they're halfway decent, they explode. And so I had one I was going to do, as soon as we finished here, I was going to do, here's my impression of an owl being in a one-hit wonder band. And then I hit the first part of who let the dogs out. Then I go, whoo, whoo, whoo.
That's going to hit.
You think that'll get some likes?
So that's what they're like that? It's like the who, like, give me that's the one you're going to do.
One guy goes,
great,
I'll do an impression of my dad getting out of a chair as an owl.
Okay.
That's really funny.
I can probably just search some up.
Yeah, some are like celebrity impressions, like the Kardashian one. Like, who?
Yeah. It's all a way to do who. Let me see if I can find a couple. But, yeah, I was thinking this morning, I thought, what could I do that's kind of funny? I think that one works, right?
Yeah, that's funny.
Who. Let's see. Owl jokes.
This is my impression of an owl that was on the Titanic. This is my impression of an owl that only hangs out with the guys because girls are too much drama.
This is my impression of an owl if an owl was Lois Griffin. How? Peter, who is that? Is that the horse?
This is my impression of an owl, but if it was Mickey Mouse. Oh! Get my impression of Maya Angelou as an owl.
This is my impression of a black owl.
This is my impression of an owl from Nigeria.
Helen Keller as an owl.
This is my impression of an owl, but the owl's Respucia.
Anyway, so you get it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yours would be funny.
This is my impression of an owl with dyslexia. Who? This is my.
That's not funny.
Huh.
Let me do. I don't know if these are already good or not. I'm just flipping through. I'll do one more. Hold on.
This is my impression of an owl if the owl is a white person who was just asked if they like adobo. Who?
I don't know what adobo is.
Is that like a seasoning?
Okay, let me do one more.
This is my impression of an owl if the owl was a dad whose kid has a friend of 10 years coming over. Who? This is my impression.
Okay, there you go. But anyway, there's some good ones.
Yeah, those haven't hit me yet.
Nah, they'll get there eventually.
They'll get there. Well, now that we're talking about it, I'm sure I'll pull it up and it'll be like.
Yeah, but mine's funny, right?
Yes.
I had a few in mind that I was going to do.
Yours might be the funniest one.
No, there's some really funny ones. When people do celebrity impressions and they fit in the who, super funny. The one I got there before wasn't as funny. And this is an impression of an owl watching their favorite 90s rock group play Let Her Cry and Only Want to Be With You, but can't remember the full band's name. Who? No, Hootie and the Blowfish.
Oh.
Yeah.
You have
Hootie.
to,
I was thinking
that one
that.
was such a long setup. That's the funny
Oh.
part is the extremely long setup.
Why was I thinking what's
The Who.
That's the Who.
The Who.
what
Yeah.
song is that
Who
though?
are you?
Yeah. The other one
That's the
was
TV show.
Yeah, the Who
CSI.
the Who plays the theme song to that.
Didn't know that.
Another one that I had that I didn't. I don't know. I don't want to do jokes I didn't do because they're not as funny.
Have you not seen the Who Let the Dogs Out?
No.
That's cool. I mean, that's good. You got to get that now, dude, before somebody jumps on it.
Well, somebody may jump on it now watching us on the live stream.
That's true.
Have you seen that? I haven't seen that one, Mike. Have you?
I haven't seen that, no.
Yeah. All right. Let me do it now.
Do it now.
Let me record it. You want to hear a live recording of my TikTok?
This is awesome.
Okay. This is behind the scenes. This is like the new Netflix wrestling is on. You see that?
Oh, Unreal.
Yeah, this is like unreal. Okay, I got to pull it up though. Let's see. Because the song starts, "Who let the dogs out?"
Dude.
So it's perfect. So that's got to play though. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this works.
Of an owl, if the owl was a dad whose kid.
Okay, here we go.
Do you need me to hit it for you?
No, I get it. I just think just do this. Simple space bar, buddy.
Easy peasy.
Okay, hold on. Should I say, this is my impression of an owl if they were a one-hit wonder? Just make it quick, right?
Yeah.
That works,
If they're a 90s one-hit wonder? Okay, here we go. This is my impression of an owl if they were a 90s one-hit wonder. Whoo! 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 Whoo!
That's good.
Dude, that's so good.
I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it, though, with the speaker. Hold on.
This is my impression of an owl if they were a 90s one-hit wonder.
Who let the dogs out?
Dude, send it.
I have a microphone in front of my face. Does that look lame?
No.
No?
A lot of people have that.
Okay.
Dude, that was really cool to see it in the making. And then I'm going to see it later. Then I'm going to see it later in the day and I'll be like, that's cool. I was there.
We do the show here every day.
I'm like, what?
All right, let me load this on my TikTok.
It's like Eddie's never seen you work before.
No, but this is a TikTok pose.
Okay.
I've never seen you do a TikTok pose.
That's not true.
Where?
We've made them together.
You've seen him do TikTok.
All right, let's see it.
posts.
We'll see if it hits. We'll see if it hits. The audio sounds good, right?
Yeah.
This is my impression of an owl if they were a 90s one-hit wonder.
Who let the dogs out?
That's pretty good.
That's good.
That's pretty
man.
good. Okay.
That honestly,
Okay.
and I'm not just saying this. It's
good.
better than any of the ones you just played.
I just randomly pulled some up. I bet there's some pretty great ones that I missed.
I'm sure there are, but I'm just letting you know.
Oh, well, thanks. It's nice of you. All right. Ba-ba-da-da-da. I'll go. So, a new report says that weight loss drugs like Ozempic and Wegovy could save airlines $580 million annually on fuel costs.
No
Oh my
way.
gosh.
Because it's lightning passengers.
I mean, yeah, if you add up the weight.
Lightning.
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 Not lightning.
Lightning passengers. That's crazy, huh?
That's crazy.
So, yeah, it just talks about how if bag weights are cut, generally they save money. So if human weights are cut, a new report says that weight loss drugs could save up to $600 million annually in fuel costs because, again, people are just lighter. There are people who, and I've talked about this before, who take it for addiction reasons, like microdose it for addictions because it works in that part of the brain that the addiction part of the brain, because I think some people have a food addiction, and this is not, I'm not talking about people that actually have a disease that they're treating it for, but some people have an addiction to food, so they can take this and it helps them. So there are people that, I think I've talked about how casinos are seeing less and less people go in, not because people are taking it for that, but because that's one of the side effects of it. When people are losing weight, they also, if they like to gamble, they're not feeling the urge to gamble.
It's amazing. Like
I don't know that this was not for alcoholics, but I read an article that people that take some form of GLP-1, their alcohol consumption decreased naturally. Their desire for it.
But the desire will be different than like the
Right, but I don't
part.
know that the people, I wasn't looking at, it was just part of the article. It wasn't looking at whether or not these people were addicts or alcoholics.
It says it can reduce alcohol and nicotine addiction by 40%.
Wow.
So but for people that were just social drinkers or maybe would even have, or casual, I don't know what you call them, they didn't even have the desire to do that, is what I read. So,
But does that equal no desire to eat as well? Because I just see that as a food.
alcohol?
Just a beer.
Eh,
Because if you don't want anything, a beer is part of anything.
true.
So GLP-1s, I forgot that's what they were called. I typed that in here. They may help addictive personalities. GLP-1 medications like semaglutide or tirzepatide don't just affect appetite. They act on reward and impulse circuits in the brain. They quiet the dopamine chase. Addictive behaviors, food, alcohol, shopping, gambling, scrolling are often driven by anticipation, not pleasure. GLP-1s appear to reduce dopamine spikes in reward centers, blunt the urge rather than the enjoyment, and lower compulsive seeking behavior. Wild.
I just can't imagine people going to work and doing stuff like this.
Like what?
Creating a medicine where there's like, guys, this is crazy. Like,
Did you see at the Indiana-Miami game?
Hold on. Everybody's confusing me. You finish your statement.
I just think it's crazy to have a job where you create something that is supposed to be for weight loss, and then you look at it more and more, and you're like, guys, it's changing all sorts of things. And what's it doing? What is this medicine that we created doing to everyone's brain to make them stop wanting to do blank, blank, blank?
That's most drugs.
I know, but that's just, dude, we come to work and we just talk in microphones, and then we go home. Like, these guys are doing crazy, crazy things, and then finding things out about the body that no one ever knew that were connected.
Lunchbox takes boner pills, right?
Correct.
Okay. Now, when those pills first started being used, they were used for blood pressure. Like, that was why that Viagra was created. And then they realized, oh, there's another use for this. And so the boner pills that he takes every morning before he comes in.
Yes. Which he's on right now.
Yes, I'm on Cialis right now, but it's not for that.
Oh, boy.
But again,
Your body doesn't know.
But what's it doing? I guess what I'm so just amazed by is just what it's doing to the body. Like, it's literally changing something that the body normally doesn't change.
Well, that's all
That's
medicine.
all
though.
medicine.
I know, and it's crazy to me.
Also, that's all. Think about it. Not medicine. Alcohol.
Sure. Yeah. Good point. Just what are the long-term effects?
I think they have been testing it for decades, but I still don't think you know the long-term effects until you have, long terms. But that's even food we're eating.
I know.
It's phones we're using. It's microwaves we're using.
Yeah.
It's not just medicines, and then we go, well, what's happening? It's literally everything we're doing. Like, we don't know long-term effects of anything we're using or its effect on even the environment.
Yeah, because you create it and you think like, oh, this is cool. It's making us lose weight. Like, that's great. But then we're like, oh, whoa. It's also making us not want to gamble so much. And then you're like 50 years down the road, you're like, oh, man, this is doing something else completely.
Now I have a third eye in my back.
I had no idea.
So famous drugs that were found to have a completely different purpose. Viagra, created for not just blood pressure, but heart disease. It didn't help much, but trial patients reported a very specific side effect. And now it's used for what Lunchbox uses it for, erectile dysfunction.
No, that's not what I have it for.
But you are taking it.
Yeah, but it's not for that. It has multiple uses.
GLP-1s, it was for type 2 diabetes. Patients lost significant weight and had fewer cravings, but now it's used for addiction research, metabolic disease, obesity. It's being studied now for alcohol, nicotine, and compulsive behaviors.
Wow.
Botox, originally invented for eye muscle disorders, crossed eyes, spasms. Doctors noticed that patients' wrinkles disappeared.
They're like, hey, wait
They're
a
like,
second.
You're hot. I know you had cross eye, but you're kind of hot today. Now it's used for cosmetic procedures. When I've had it put into my jaws, it's to keep me from grinding for breaking teeth. Fun fact, I had to order 2 new mouth guards Monday because I've eaten through 2 of them.
Wow.
I had one, chewed all the way through it, a mouth guard, a hard plastic mouth guard that's supposed to last for a year. I chewed through both of them in 2 months. Like, that's why my teeth break.
Mm-hmm. Is that stress related? Like, stress?
Probably, yeah. Rogaine, minoxidil. Minoxidil. No. Originally invented for high blood pressure, patients started growing hair.
No way.
That is crazy.
Now it's used for hair loss. What's funny about that is when it first started to be, they were first testing it, the hair loss or the hair growth was an unwanted side effect because it's like you're growing weird hair.
Yeah.
And then they realized, if we actually use it to grow hair,
it won't be weird.
It's not weird if that's what
It'll be
you want.
awesome.
Yeah. Wellbutrin, excuse me.
Wellbutrin. I took that.
Wellbutrin, yeah. Originally invented for depression, but when people were taking it, people stopped smoking.
Is that what you took it for, Amy?
No.
What if we found out after all these years Amy was a secret smoker?
Heavy smoker.
After like 20 years together.
No, I took it during my divorce for depression. And it also helped with ADHD.
ADHD.
They said. But yeah, I was on a little cocktail.
Well, a cocktail would mean more than just this.
Yeah, because I also took Adderall for my ADHD. I got on like multiple things, and then I was like, I can't sleep. So now I would also take Xanax. I'm not on anything anymore, but there was a season where it served me well.
Take it if you need it. That's
Yeah,
what
but I
say.
will say getting off of it, Wellbutrin, I tried to get off of it in December of like 23, I think, and I couldn't do it. It was very difficult, like very. And then I consulted with my doctor, and she's like, let's circle back after spring, like spring into summer, to try to get off of it, because it's not ideal for you to get off, or it's not ideal to try to stop an antidepressant in the winter.
Because you're sad already.
Because there's
of the weather.
seasonal depression. Yeah, you don't have as much sunlight. You're indoors more. So she's like, I know you really want to get off it right now, but let's just push it like 4 months or so. And then when I got off of it in like April or May, it was much easier. So just a little
Maybe
thing that
though
I
you were
learned.
ready to get off of it.
I was, and I was ready in December. I knew it, but my body was used to it. I needed other, she's like, there's just other outside factors that will help you get off of it with these, because you're still stopping a medication that your body is now relying on, even though the depression was better and my circumstances were better. Because I would say I had circumstantial depression, not.
Which is different than a couple things.
Yeah, and I was still, even recognizing that and getting on the medication was weird for me, because I was like, I was still high functioning. Like I wasn't in I could show up for work. Now, granted, some days I was a little off, but I still got
Physically, you were here.
I still physically got up and showed up at my responsibilities, where I was like, you would think I would just make excuses all the time and curl up in my bed and couldn't get out. But for all intents and purposes, and especially like being a mom,
what?
I realized once I started to say that, I don't know that I know how to say that.
How would you say it?
Intense. For all.
Commit. Just commit.
Shame I feel right now.
Just commit.
For all intents and purposes. For all intents and purposes.
That's it.
Like it's intense as in like intentions? Like
Yes, intense and
For all
purposes.
intents and purposes.
Yeah. I think it sounds though like for all intensive purposes.
Which I knew that. I know that's not it.
But I probably thought that was it for most of my life until I just read it a couple times.
Right.
I'm not even shaming you. I just wondered what
I
you
know.
said there.
I shaming myself.
Okay.
Self-shame.
Well, I'm glad you're off everything if you feel like you need to be off
Oh,
everything.
yeah. I've been off of it for.
That's 2023, dude.
2023 is when I tried. I got off in April, May, can't remember, of 2024. So
Because it got warmer.
It is 2026.
Hey, global warming got her off medicine.
It's 2026
Yes.
now. No, but just saying to anyone right now that's like, hey, I feel like I could probably transition off my antidepressant or whatever, just take into consideration we're still in the winter months, and, don't put that pressure on yourself to do it right now.
Whenever I get into a really bad cycle of not being able to sleep for, I'm saying weeks at a time, I have a prescription of Xanax, and I was talking about taking it like 2 months or so ago, and I haven't taken it in a while now, and I haven't been sleeping great, but I only take it if I really need it. But I'm telling you, if I take it and it makes me sleep, my brain function is not good. It takes from me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like capacity to be quick or recall.
So what do? You wake up and feel like cloudy?
I don't even feel that cloudy. It's just not there.
It's weird.
Yeah. There's no feeling where I'm like, oh, because it doesn't even make me feel whatever people feel, because I think they may take more of it to get high or something. I don't feel that. But when I wake up, it's just not there. And so I was talking to my therapist about it this last week, because he was like, are you taking anything now? I'm like, no, nothing. I haven't taken anything for a few months at all. And I was just talking about, man, all medicine, like if you use medicine, if you take a prescription, like it's going to give you something, but it's going to take something from you as well, just generally speaking. But if you need it, take it.
Absolutely. And it can serve its purpose. But then you have to weigh, like in your case, you have to weigh the pros and the cons of if you just want to take it, one night. About 5 or 6 months ago, maybe, after being off of Adderall, because I got off of the Adderall, the Wellbutrin, everything, I had a lot to do coming up, and I still had Adderall left. And I'm like, well, this is my prescription, and I'm just going to take 10 milligrams or something, whatever the lowest. Like I would either take 110 or 2 to make it 20, depending on the day when I was on it every single day. And I just randomly decided to take it out of nowhere. And that day, I was awesome. The next day, horrible. It was so horrible. And so now I still have some left. And even though it's tempting to like power through and get some stuff done at any given point, and if I know I take it, I know the next day, if I don't take it again, my brain is going to be, like everything about me felt so off. Like I hated it. It's similar to what you're saying. The high from what I got done the day before was not worth the low the next day for me because I'm not going to continue taking it. So
other drugs, Cialis.
Oh, Lunchbox.
Yep.
Now it's used as well for pulmonary hypertension and lung blood pressure. But yeah, no, it's erectile dysfunction.
But nothing about
getting in a car wreck?
Testicle. Oh, what is that? Cialis? No, Cialis was testicle, right?
Oh, it was? I'm confused. He's got so many things going on now. You got a car wreck.
Or the abdominal pain.
Why are you taking Cialis?
It's the abdominal/testicle pain.
But I thought those two things weren't the same.
Apparently they are.
That's your one-stop shop? You just take Cialis and it's going to fix something?
That's what we're hoping.
Because wasn't one your pelvic floor?
Well, that's all wrapped in together. They think my pelvic floor is too tight, so the Cialis is supposed to dull the pain, and that's it.
Lunchbox, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Do you not ask questions to your doctor like, what's this medicine going to do for me? Like, why am I taking it?
I just told you.
No, but you don't know. It sounds like you don't know.
I think he does, and they explain it, but being able to regurgitate it is different.
They use
he
big
can't
terms.
He doesn't understand what they're saying?
Even though he does that for a living.
No, they literally said it's to dull the pain.
So a boner pill dulls the pain.
It has multiple uses.
It has, like you discovered medicine that, they have all these medicines. You're shocked by it. We've talked about it for the last 30 minutes. Medicines do multiple things.
Aspirin was invented for pain and fever, and then they found out that it reduces clotting, so heart attack and stroke prevention. Ketamine, shout out Amy.
Yeah, done that
Originally invented for anesthesia. What happened? Rapid antidepressant effects. Now it's used for treatment-resistant depression.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, my therapist is licensed to
administer it?
She doesn't administer it. I had to go through a doctor to get the prescription. But
was that doctor behind a Waffle House?
No.
Opening his jacket? Yeah, I got it for you.
No, I think he's at Vanderbilt. And
behind Vanderbilt.
Did you snort it?
No, it's a little lozenge or something. It's a
lozenge?
A little lozenge, yeah. And you put it under your tongue, and it tastes horrendous.
Is that why you put it under?
And you can't swallow for 15 minutes.
And then do you just slowly start tripping?
Well, I mean, I'm with her, and she reads to me during the 15 minutes.
What is she reading?
Whatever. She has like a little book of poems or
The Hungry Caterpillar.
she reads me out of one of the books. Like she's preparing your mind. And then, she's like, once the 15 minutes are up, you can finally swallow, and you swallow what's left. Mm-hmm. And then it's disgusting. And then there's a pallet on the floor.
You go to Bangtown? Take me away.
No, it's not Bangtown. And then you lay down. And the reason why you want to go with the expert is, I mean, some people do this recreationally. I would never do that, but I'm under her control. But the duality of it is what's so awesome. As I know I'm very present with her in the room, and I know that I'm also off in some rice fields on a roller coaster with my sister as a zebra playing the drums. But it is what it but I also know, like, I'm here in this room, she's right here, I'm safe. Whereas like with LSD and stuff, you just trip and you're like not in the room.
Have you done that?
I mean? No. I would like to, but I'm too scared.
Yeah, I'm too scared to do ketamine.
Too scared. You are? Even in a controlled environment. I understand with your addiction.
I still think they take a picture of my pee-pee.
No, but you have awareness. You would know.
I know. Then if I have such awareness, I'd probably like, take a picture of my pee-pee.
No, you would be like.
No, I don't know. I don't know, man. I used to take sleeping pills. I don't know. I'll give you two more. Accutane.
I took that.
Originally invented for cancer treatment. And what happened was people that they were giving this to for cancer treatment, their acne went away.
Wow.
And so
That was brutal.
Oh yeah, it makes your face like dry out. Right?
Yeah, I was in
Hard.
college. I didn't even last the full regimen. I lasted about 6 weeks, and I threw in the towel because I was like, "This sucks." I couldn't even open my mouth to eat because my lips were cracked so bad.
Oh.
I had to I sip things through a straw. And I was a freshman in college. We were trying to meet new friends and people. I was like, this is no bueno.
One more. I'm not sure how to say this, and I think I've taken it at some point. Propranolol.
Propanol?
Maybe.
That sounds like familiar in my brain. What's it do?
Invented for high blood pressure, reduce physical anxiety symptoms. It's a beta blocker.
I've taken a beta blocker.
I think
For anxiety?
I think I've tried beta blockers
If
before.
that's it, it's propanol because I think I have a prescription for that.
But there's an extra L in it.
Well, I never looked at the
Wait,
spelling.
are beta blockers those sunglasses that you wear?
No, those are blue blockers.
Got it.
The commercial would come on at 11 o'clock.
They're like yellowish.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So medicine doesn't always move forward by perfect planning is basically the point here. Yeah, you see how it's spelled though? There's a lull at the
Yeah, but
end.
I never have really looked at it. I just knew what my doctor was saying.
Mm.
So that's probably why,
All right, let's go around the room. Amy, you're up.
Well, I wanted to say something about when Eddie brought up GLP-1 or whatever. People invent this stuff. One of the commercials for University of Indiana was that they were showing all the graduates because the commercials during the football game, they're trying to get you to go there.
Oh,
look at the difference we made. And one guy, he was an Indiana University graduate, and he was like, and it was like contributor to GLP-1 drug development. And I was like,
That's cool.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Those are like real people doing
It's amazing.
things. So anyway, my story is Timothy Bestville got released from jail.
On bail, right?
Yeah, yesterday.
For any specific reason, or was that going to happen regardless? Because the case is cracking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And on bail, you can just pay the whatever bail and they get you out.
Yeah, there are some rules, obviously.
What's more expensive?
Yeah, like
you can't go certain places.
Yeah.
You got to wear an ankle monitor.
probably surrender your passport.
Yeah. So
like that.
give me the news.
So I just saw that yesterday he was released and awaiting trial. What is the word? Surrendered himself to authorities a week ago. So he was in jail for a week, which is
tough.
Crazy. And he was wearing an orange jumpsuit. And I'm just keep thinking over and over if he's totally innocent, how
Man, what you
wild
told us
that.
yesterday, where a security guard heard the mom say he's going to pay because they replaced her kid with another kid in a production.
Mhm.
That's real, man.
Dude,
So-
if that's real, man, that pisses me off. I don't get pissed off about much.
Speaking of not knowing how to say words, this is one I've always struggled with, but he had a 2-hour pretrial detention hearing yesterday where the judge ruled that he would be released on his own
Recognizance.
recognizance.
Mhm.
What does that mean?
His own authority. Like, we trust you to make good decisions, and if you don't, you'll pay.
Yeah. Like,
Just give it the story.
I remember one of my first times doing the Hollywood Skinny back in the day. When I first joined the show, somebody had gone to jail, I don't know, like Lindsay Lohan or something, and she was released on her own. And I said, recognize. And that's when y'all first called me out for
Amy,
not
that
knowing how to
was so
say it.
long ago and you never forgot that.
Never. And anytime I see that word, I'm
She's
back.
traumatized by
I'm
it.
back at 96.7 Kiss FM in our tiny little studio
That's
talking
crazy.
about Lindsay Lohan and her being released on her own recognize.
Anything else to that story?
No. But his wife is so happy.
Especially if she knows he didn't do it.
Yeah.
And because they started to vilify her a bit, like, oh, look at her, she's sticking up for someone who possibly touched a kid. She's also bad. Like, that started to be the narrative. And if he never did any of this, that means she never did what they were claiming she was doing. That sucks. Now, if he comes back and he did, I'm out.
Yeah.
I mean, hand up. Wish I wouldn't have said he
Yeah.
possibly didn't do it. But it just seems to me, by what we're reading, he passed a polygraph test, an independent, not his own, an independent polygraph test. And a security guard says he heard the mom of the kid saying, oh, if he takes my kid out of this, he's gonna pay. It just doesn't seem like this is a well-formed reason to put him in prison.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Eddie.
Yeah, I saw a post of Sylvester Stallone. He was in the gym, which is like, dude, he's jacked. And he's like
79. I
yeah,
think.
he's almost 80 years
Speaking
old.
of being on stuff.
And You think he's on something?
I think he's on like growth hormones or something, right?
Oh, really? I mean, he just says that it's.
Don't look for me for right. I don't know. I'm not jumping in on that.
He said in the video that it's like his church. The gym is like his church. That's where he goes to get right. And
maybe I'm wrong.
And so, he's probably
on
from that post.
I didn't want to jump in on that.
But
though. I'm not accusing him of being on anything.
More than him being jacked, dude, I didn't know he had all his tattoos. He's got like sleeves of tattoos at 79 years old. Like that was shocking to me.
I saw him say in the article that I read about it that it's way harder for him to stay jacked, and it gets harder every single year.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, you're 80. How many more years do you got? I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah, and like I think like I don't work out a lot now, but I feel like 79 years old, I'm not doing that anymore.
You're kind of like that now at 46.
It's so crazy to me that an older person wants to like go to the gym and like lift still.
Oh no, I hope that that's us. I hope that that's like I saw this 71-year-old woman doing all these crazy moves, like just in her bedroom. Like every morning she wakes up and like does, these stretches and strength moves just right on the floor of her bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, please let that be me. And then I saw this other video really put the fear in me. It's like, if you're not going to get in the gym and lift heavy as a woman, like right now, your body is the strongest as it's ever going to be at this very moment. Because tomorrow when you wake up, you're never going to be as strong as you are at this exact moment if you don't start making change. And the beauty of it is we can make change.
Yeah.
What sucks for me is I had ankle surgery and I've not been able to do anything for 3 months or so now.
But what about your upper body?
Yeah, you can do like just curls and stuff.
Nope, I'm doing nothing. I'm walking on the treadmill. I just know how I do. If I get in the gym, I'm like, yeah, I think I can do this. I think I can box. I think I'm now to the point. I walked 3 miles yesterday on the treadmill, and it did not hurt. So I'm making strides. But I've probably put on 7 or 8 pounds from just not being able to do anything. Like I can't even go up and down stairs for a while. I couldn't do anything there. All right, Lunchbox, your story.
Yeah, Suni Williams, the NASA astronaut that about a year and a half ago, her and a dude went up to the space station. They were only supposed to be up there for a week. They got stranded up there for 9 months. They finally got back last March. She has announced her retirement from NASA.
Yeah,
I think I'd be out too. Yep.
I don't know.
I think I'd announce it while I was up there.
Yeah,
I'm done. I know I'm up here still, but just so you guys know, when I come back, I'm out.
Can you sue? You'd be like, you told me 5 days.
If it were like an act of God that kept it from happening.
Well, you try to go to space. I feel like it's just like very risky.
I'm sure there's a heck of a waiver to sign to go into space.
A long one.
That's a long one. Yeah, I'd quit too.
Yeah, the guy that was with her retired like last summer, like a couple months after they got back. She waited all the way until now, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
An 81-year-old Florida woman's behind bars after trying to hire a hitman. Deputies say Eloise Leland. Is there a more 80-year-old name than Eloise?
Eloise.
Oh, yeah, it's Eloise, huh?
What'd you say?
Am I not saying it right?
No, Eloise sounds old, like Eloise.
I think you're saying it right. I say Eloise.
Oh, yeah. Soft S.
Was looking for a hitman. Investigators set up a meeting with an undercover detective posing as one during the January 16th meeting in Citrus County. She talked about the plan and agreed to pay for the killing. She was arrested and charged with solicitation to commit first-degree murder. This is not her first run-in with the law. Last year, she was charged with animal cruelty after 90 dogs were rescued from her home.
Dang.
From CBS 12. Dang. Morgan, your story.
All right, so there's this young woman. She's 24 years old, and she's been going viral on TikTok because she is romantically involved with 2 twin brothers.
Now, if you're a dude and you're romantically involved with 2 twin sisters, we look at that dude and we go,
he's a hero.
Nice job. Give him a medal.
Yeah.
So they're a throuple?
They're a throuple, and
but it's weird for it to be 2
It's
brothers.
weird if it's a girl and 2 dudes.
Yeah, that's just.
But
why is that
to
weird?
be clear, they don't, because some thruples, they're all involved with each other, but they're brothers.
Oh, I don't think the brothers are having, I don't know, but I don't think the brothers are having solo time without their wife.
Yeah, but they probably share a bed. That's weird. I'm not sharing a bed with my brother.
But Amy's saying
No. I'm not saying solo time. I'm saying thruples.
They probably do it at the same time.
What?
The brothers? No.
I mean, I would assume.
They see each other naked like that?
I would assume.
No.
I would assume that too.
No, I would not, because they are brothers.
Yeah, see.
Well, I mean, there's literally a picture of them both kissing her, so
Yeah, I would. I never thought that wasn't the thing.
Oh, this is just blowing my mind.
I figure they're London Bridging her.
Okay, but they have their clothes. No. Ew. I cannot.
Well, yeah, the whole thing's weird.
I had something pop up on my algorithm the other day. I was like, I don't ask for this. It was some other throuple, but at least none of them are related.
Wait, what came up?
A throuple account.
Amy doesn't get the ones that are trending. She just gets like weird sexual stuff. And she's like, I don't get it. Some guy was on Twitter. Man, I wish I knew the full context of this. But he posted, he was like, I hate getting these ads for gay dating sites on
No one's getting those,
on YouTube. He said, are you guys all getting these ads for gay dating sites? I'm getting so mad at it. And everybody was like, dude, do you know why you're getting those ads? They're targeted.
We're not getting those.
Like, what are you looking at to get those ads?
I don't know what I'm looking at to get this account, but
UFO experts say that whistleblowers will make big news this year. If whistleblowers get their voices heard, experts say 2026 could end up being the year of the UFO. According to researchers, a growing number of insiders from the military and intelligence community are ready to spill the beans on what they know in public forums. If this happens, keeping a lid on this stuff becomes a tough proposition. From the Daily Mail.
we are in the age of disclosure.
A massive 3.6 carat purple sapphire is now the world's biggest of its kind, and it is estimated to be worth $300 million. Wait, 3.6 K carat. Okay, that's different. I don't know diamonds. I said 3.6 carat because I thought the K meant carat. No.
But it doesn't?
No, it's a 3,563 carat diamond.
Okay, and it's a diamond or a sapphire?
Not the same thing?
No.
No.
Sapphire's a stone.
Okay, let me just start over then because the K confused me. A purple star sapphire weighing 3,563 carats is the world's biggest of its kind. It's estimated to be worth $300 million.
Wow, that's so cool.
A round gem named Star of Pure Land is the world's largest documented natural purple star sapphire. Shoppers were held at gunpoint in a $110,000 Pokemon robbery. I think we mentioned this one.
Shoppers, like a motorcycle?
They were. I saw the clip. Did you?
Yeah, they're happening all the time now. There's like one every day.
The clip that I saw, it looked like a convention type, or they were just in a store.
Yeah.
And there were people just around looking at Pokemon cards. A guy come in with a gun and just put it up their head.
No way.
Scary.
Over Pokemon cards?
It doesn't matter what it is if it's anything worth value.
Yeah. But are there those Pokemon cards, are they worth a lot of money? Like I know the Logan Paul one.
Think of it as a baseball card.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay.
Are you watching videos during the
No.
But
no,
see-
I'm looking up something in a video.
But you look at the sports cards and you look like Babe Ruth. Like he died a long time ago. He was the greatest home run hitter, blah, 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 whatever. So you get that card and I understand like it's so old they don't make that anymore. Like that's
But there
worth
are
a lot
like
of money.
Wemby rookies that are worth $120,000.
Oh, yeah.
There
He's
are
current. Yeah.
Luka Doncic one-on-one refractor signed worth $90,000. It's the same thing as Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon is more of a scarcity because they only print a certain amount of the rare ones, and that's what everybody's trying to find.
Got it.
Find them, it could be $20,000.
A woman in Texas is accused of throwing a 25-pound gym weight at another woman that she was suspecting of being involved with her partner.
What?
Dude, a gym weight,
How
that'll
do you
kill
even
you.
throw that?
That'll kill you.
Fortunate, you're the strongest you've ever been right now, so you need to focus.
Well, it'll have to be underhand if you want me to
Well,
throw.
that's a 10-pound. You can throw that.
Fortunately, the other one was able to move out of the way. It's unclear. I mean, she wasn't hit. It was at 24-hour fitness.
But she said it was 25 pounds.
Oh, that's heavy, dude.
That's
Yeah,
heavy.
To launch
25.
that? That's pretty good.
You could throw that. I know you.
Overhand?
I mean, it would be like a rainbow.
No, you would
throw.
have to throw it like a chest pass.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
See, I was just kept picturing.
You don't throw it like a baseball.
Okay.
No, you'd throw your shoulder out probably trying to
Right.
throw a 25-pound weight. You'd have to throw it like a chest pass, right?
Right.
Or like a shoulder throw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Squat and like thrust it out.
Dude, if that hits your head, you're done.
Deputies say the suspect became angry after seeing a woman she believed was involved with her boyfriend, despite the two not knowing each other and simply being at the gym at the same time. Yeah, bro, I think it's time to run.
That's weird.
Can you imagine working out 24-hour fitness and watching all that?
Can you imagine dating somebody who throws a weight at somebody that you've never even met?
Yeah,
thinking
crazy.
that dude must have cheated though before too.
Or her ex cheated on her.
I'm gonna say I bet that dude's probably has been up to no good. That created that crazy. Let's do one more. An 18-year-old was arrested after he was caught hiding in a dog bed inside a closed Walmart. He was doing a live streaming challenge where you try to stay in Walmart for 24 hours.
No way. One that closed, or was it open?
An 18-year-old was arrested in Florida after a TikTok challenge led him to hide inside a closed Walmart. Police say Isaac Hurley entered the Eaglewood store shortly before the closing and planned to stay inside for 24 hours to earn money from TikTok views, even recording himself hiding in the dog bed section. He was charged with felony burglary.
Yeah, you're going to go to jail.
from the
Speaking of
smoking gun.
working out, have you seen that guy on TikTok that does all his workouts at Walmart in the weight section, like the
No, but that's
the stuff's
funny.
for sale.
He
Like,
does?
yes. He films stuff. He's like, all right. I mean, he goes and he just gets out of it. Sometimes shoppers are there. He's like, oh, excuse me. But he does all kinds of like sit-ups, squats, biceps. It's funny.
That's funny.
See,
You
I
see
get-
funny stuff.
Amy,
Amy's like,
Amy.
Yes.
I think Amy just searched funny stuff and now she brought something to the table.
No, I just thought of that because you were talking about working out and then we were talking about Walmart.
Man, I saw these guys doing something I used to do when I was a kid. They go to like the Walmart guy and like, hey, will you page my friend? And they do like dirty names.
Yeah.
And
I-
I'm like, we used to do that when we were 13.
I saw some guys doing that too. It was really funny.
It was funny.
Yeah, it
and
was
then
really
one guy's
funny.
like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, because they're new ones too.
New names?
Ones that we didn't use.
Yeah, they're getting creative with this.
We used Adam's wiener.
I feel like
But I
if
wouldn't-
anybody falls for that one,
Adam's Wiener. You're saying Wiener.
No, you're saying Zwiener.
Oh, Sweener.
The last name is Zwiener.
if
First
anybody
name
falls
Adam.
for that, like you're a real moron.
Adam Zwiener.
Amy's like, we used to do hairy balls. And we're like, that's the most simple one.
Okay, Zwiener's really in the phone
But
book though.
Wiener, yeah, no. Dude, the funny one that was with the guy that says like, I'm not doing that. But then they trick another coworker. He's like, but I know so-and-so will fall for it. They're like, hey, Henry, come over here.
Oh, that's funny. They get one of their own.
Yes.
All right, we're done here. Thank you guys. I think it was I just got sent a message. So my podcast on Netflix goes up on Monday, and it was just going to be in the States, but I think it's now going to be the States and Canada. So it was just the States, and they made us say, hey, if anybody asks, it's only in America. But I guess now they're putting it on in Canada too, so that's pretty cool. So that show launches on Monday. It'll be with Kenny Chesney. So that's what's up. You can go to Netflix now and search for Bobby Bones, and you can give me a reminder. And they do have the header now that says new episode coming Monday. So pretty excited about that. That's what's up. Thank you guys. We will see you tomorrow. All right. Bye, everybody.